opening tip taken in by the Raptors, and we're underway in Toronto. Won't go. Westbrook across the timeline. Looking to make something happen.
Screen come.
And count the basket.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Leonard. Offensive rebound. And the rebound taken in by George. The Thunder have the possession. Probing the defense. It's George for two. Knocks it down from mid-range. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his...
He needs to be needed, and that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively, and that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Curling inside, Marc Gasol with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
George. That's rebounded by Toronto. To Danny Green. Throws it up. Pascal Siakam. For three. His first effort off the mark. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Great pass to set it up. And he dunks it down for two.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
George to Westbrook. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Lowry picked up by Westbrook. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
And the reward, he's going to the line. Jeremy Grant has got two shots coming. Career mark of 64%. Can't connect on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Lowry with it. Trailing by 4. Fires the three. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Not today.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. It's Russ at the controls. To George. OG Anunoby rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Westbrook. Paul George, 4-2. Paul George, 3 for 6 now.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Lowry to Van Vliet. Nothing going here on that drive. Ibaka defended by Markieff Morris. Gets it in the right corner. And the rebound comes to OKC. To Westbrook. Paul George. Nice pass to set things up. Good. Off a spin.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Fred VanVleet to Lowry. Easy path to the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Marc Gasol sends it away. Deep three at the buzzer. 3 at the buzzer is good. And a fitting close to this one. They're right back in it after 1 quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Fred VanVleet to Leonard. A shot by Green, no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Paul George. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. To Danny Green. Lets it fly from long range. VanVleet denied. Have to like the defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
OKC ball. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
George to the basket, but it won't go. Leonard tosses. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Leads 3. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses. Danny Green. Great dish to set it up. Trying to cash in. Wide open look. Won't go.
And I'm telling you right now that the defense is playing with fire right here. If they keep giving up open looks, they will not have the lead eventually.
Schroeder to George. Kawhi Leonard snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, eh?
That won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against George. And scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Thunder with the basketball. Westbrook. Probing the defense. To Westbrook. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Kyle Lowry, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Westbrook. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound taken by Gasol. Lowry to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Westbrook into the front court. Leads 1. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To Leonard. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Westbrook into the front court. He'll run the offense. Had a chance, but it's no good. Leonard has a chance. Shot by Anunoby, no good. To Adams. To Westbrook. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
That pass taken away by Toronto.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
The Thunder will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for the Raptors, number 9, Serge.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Marc Gasol. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
George to Schroeder. Marc Gasol. Huge block. That's his 3rd block this evening. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Paul George knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Raptors have the lead.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Westbrook with the basketball. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Marc Gasol. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why he can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
The assist from number 33,
Westbrook with it. His guys trail now by 4. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
number 7, Kyle Lowry. That's his 3rd personal foul. Team foul.
Curling inside. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Toronto has the basketball. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reaching fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Kawhi Leonard, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. Two for 2 on that trip. Westbrook across the timeline. Down 4. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Fires the 3, and Kyle Lowry still able to get it to go down after the closeout.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Russell Westbrook. He's got 2 shots coming. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Goes 2 for 2. Toronto with the basketball. Kawhi Leonard against George. Cashes in for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Beyond the arc for 3. The Raptors able to clear the board. Leonard to Danny Green. The jumper's off the mark. George lets it fly. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Pascal Siakam to Danny Green. Got it. Billy Donovan making some moves at this point in the game. Jeremy Grant with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Ah, the element of surprise on multiple fronts there. Well played.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Westbrook. Marc Gasol swats it. 4th this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Westbrook. And a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Ibaka to Van Vliet. Abdul Nader able to recover with the block. Leonard. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
The drive, right to the basket. Down the lane, the shot won't fall. Leonard sets him up. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
OG Anunoby at the line for 2 shots. Not the best career mark, 62%. And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Russ at the controls. The rebound comes down to Toronto. Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Morris. Great feed, sets it up. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
4-3. Misfires. It's no good. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Lowry. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
That ends the 3rd quarter. The Raptors in front. Raptors ball as we get going here in the 4th. They had the lead coming out of halftime. They were able to extend that lead in the 3rd quarter.
A lot of fans and players get consumed with the big plays, but the coaches love seeing their teams continuing to do the little things. That's how you increase the lead.
To Paul George. Here's a chance from long range. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And draws the foul.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Russ at the controls. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Raptors have the rebound. Leonard. That'll get out off the Raptors. Schroeder to George. From long range, can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Here's Schroeder with it. His guys trail by 10. Westbrook Rebound's taken down by Leonard. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Lowry, there's the toss. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Paul George. For three. Can't connect. Leonard lobs it up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
That pass taken away by Toronto. To Danny Green. Paul George pins it. Ooh, 5 now.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
And Kyle Lowry, no one in his postal code, hits the three.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Oklahoma City's got it to Adams. Dennis Schroeder. The rebound's corralled by the Raptors. To Lowry. Great look and vision. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Has a look. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Rises for the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Schroeder to George. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Markieff Morris sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Now a whistle, and we're going to get a timeout from OKC as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Ah, the monster stuff.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Westbrook into the front court. Down a bundle. Fires the three. No good. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. He'll run the offense.
Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Rebounds taken down by the Raptors. To Danny Green. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He missed it. The follow won't go either. That's off of Leonard. Out of bounds. Russell Westbrook with the rock. Shot from the lane won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. the jawing is only going to escalate.
Westbrook into the front court. His guy's down big and knocks it down. And, Jay, the system produces once again. And they call the foul. Out the breeze there, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
Lowry. And that's rebounded by the Thunder. Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors were merciless in this game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Toronto Raptors. The Thunder are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout.
And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Oh, y'all think it's game?